Yo, Rob, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? Your feed abruptly ended. Not sure what happened. The YouTubians and the powers that be said, "No, thou shalt not striketh it one line." I do need a charger though for this phone. And I need my coffee. Where did I leave it? Heck yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I'd enjoy my coffee as well if I can find it. It's not in here, so. Let's go outside. It's getting gray out here. I have to get some of my stuff off the back of this truck. It's getting gray out here. Which one is this? I don't need any of those things. I could get this off. Get this off. Sander. Did your wife make it home yet, buddy? Golly, I make old man sounds more and more these days. Which country is this? This is America. This is America. The good old U.S. of A. All right. What up, Lions? What up, Pat? The chaos day. Well, yeah. It's going to be chaotic today. I just feel it. I got up this morning, 2:30. Run my wife to the airport. She's a beautiful woman, but she is not sympathetic to a sleeping man while she's getting dressed, and I was awake from the moment she was. Dropped her off, and I've been bouncing around from truck to truck the last couple days, so I gotta gather my stuff from them. I have nothing in there. Oh, shit. Yeah. Didn't know that was out there for 3 days. USA, we were entirely too big for our britches, and chaos reigns. And Chevrolets. Woo! Look at, this is my daughter's car. She's daddy's girl. She is a daddy's girl for sure. Let's see. I can take this in. Do I have my vacuum in there? I think I do. Oh, I've been waiting to vacuum. I can't tell back in there if there's another battery. If it is, I want it. If it's not, I don't at all. want to climb in there. Lazy. Lazy. Yeah. Come on back. Hope my signal's not getting too bad. It gets crazy when I get outside sometimes. I don't know why that is. I had all three of my trucks over there in the one side of that driveway. I've got kind of a split driveway that comes down. Anyway, I had all the trucks lined up. It looked like a secret Chevrolet meeting. I was so proud of myself. Whew. All the more reason to clean up. Hello, Irina from Siberia. Hot like from frozen Russia. It is warm here. Today it's warm. Like, I could put a fan on in here and be all right. What am I making today? I'm going to make a couple of things today. I think the first thing that I'm going to get into today is I'm going to finish these earrings because I got a habit of starting stuff and I'm done with the woodworking part and I'm just done. So I got to go ahead and put the stuff on these earrings, the hardware, and then I'm going to carve a neck piece out of this. I already started it, you can see, but to go with the earrings, it's a set, a ladies set. And then I got to put the hardware on these two little boogers that I made, so that I'm done with that in case, you know, it's gift season. Somebody might want this stuff. And then this one, like all this is joinery mallets building. But this is going to be a necklace. Not like this one, but like this one, I think. I think it looks more feminine like this than like this. Like it's dangles, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can let me know. But I'm going to do that. And then a little bit later today, I am going to... I'll show you. When we do the other stuff, I'm going to make a mallet tonight. And I may try to get a knife started in the meantime. What the fuck did I come out here for? Oh, man. Days off can get very forgetful. What did I come out here for? Oh, I need this charger for sure. But no, I was coming out here for something woodworking and tool related. Now I'm stumped. Now I'm stumped. What do you guys say? Ladies like things that dangle. Look at you, Pat. How dare you? Hey, CJ, what's going on? Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you. What the heck? I seriously don't remember why I came outside. But I did find something. Oh. Let me check, make sure I got the keys. I don't know if y'all know, my wife, her Mini got hit, and the insurance company totaled it out. So, you know, so I had to buy her another car. And today I dropped her off. This is it. Little Volvo. Anyway, Here's what I like. Oh boy, we're in trouble now. Once I can start dragging wood out of something, that something can get dedicated to the wood. I'm gonna get in trouble. Yeah, it's a couple steps up from the Mini, a little bit more pricey, but it's she always wanted a Mini, so it was kind of like one of those things, because I surprised her with the Mini. She didn't know I was getting it when I got it. At the time, the car she had before had already burnt up. It was toast. So she began driving my Audi over there, that little TT, and burnt it up. But I was able to get that Mini at a good deal. Like in March. And then she got hit. It totaled it out, wouldn't give it back, wouldn't let us buy it back. Cut us the weakest little check ever. So I upgraded her to a more adult-like car. And she was happy. She's thrilled with it. It's a good car. It's fast. I'm used to that TT. It's super fast, but this thing is fast and like strangely it's quick too. Like it's a lot of things. You got some coffee in there, right? No. What to do with my cup of coffee? It's trippy. That's my daughter's Camry, my other daughter's Camry. We got to put in a hybrid battery for it. $3,000 for a used battery to go into a $4,000 car. I had a 1967 Mini Cooper and I'm 6'2", so you figure out where I sat. Holy moly. Wow. That's tight. What's up, Bear? I'm looking for my cup of coffee. Oh, wait. I put it in this container earlier. It wasn't hidden at all. Take this little snack downstairs. Love you. Nikki New. How are you? Nikki New has my favorite dog on the planet. Favorite dog on the planet. I had a jackrabbit for my daughter in there who is now 28. And I got her a jackrabbit when she was 6 years old. Because she said she wanted a puppy. She didn't want a dog. She wanted a puppy, very specifically. I said, well, you know, puppies turn into dogs. They grow up. She said, I don't want a dog like that. I want one that does not grow up. And I went to the guy who knows all about dogs. And he said, this is the one. Don't ever play tug of war with it. Don't ever do anything to intentionally make him growl. Then you got a puppy for life. And it was true. That dog was playful and fun and sweet his whole little life. His name was Rocky. Ugh. I'm great, Wes, and my baby girl is snuggled up here next to me listening to you. Oh, that's so sweet. I got it from the right side. Should have seen the policeman's face when he pulled me over and looked at the driver's window in the back seat to find me. Oh, that is funny. Smallwood lie. Just bought a hybrid. What was the reason? Um, the reason was, see, this car we've technically owned for like maybe 6 years, and originally bought it for my older daughter, and it was awesome. She drove it, and then she bought uh, that Chevy car out there, brand new, and so I bought it back from her, and I was saving it for our daughter, and we let it sit for like a year. We just every now and then start, and it's very bad for batteries and hybrids, anything that's battery, lithium, whatever, to not charge through a cycle regularly. So the worst thing you can do for a car with a big electric battery is to let it sit and not drive it. So that's what happened. The cells all went low or whatever, and now it doesn't do anything. Um, I mean, you can plug it. It's got a regular battery. It'll turn it in or whatever. But other than that, it was a fantastic car. And we're going to bring it back. We'll spend that money, and then that car will have another 100,000 miles or so on it. So, I mean, it is a Camry. So, lot of alcohol problems with the law. Still ain't seen nothing change. Daddy never had propane. Oh, get my laptop situated, but I'm also trying to get my TV monitor over there situated so that I can see the chat. Man, I was supposed to finish that bathroom today. I could not do it. I could not bring myself to do it. I was so sleepy. I was scared I was gonna fall asleep at the wheel or something. Never had an electric or an automatic before. Really? Well, you got a whole new experience. You're like, oh my God, what do I do with my hands? You're like 1 foot, one hand driving. You're not used to that, huh, Nikki? It's gonna be wild. It is so. Aren't they quiet? When that thing's in electric mode, you just don't hear it. And this was, and that one's 2008, I think. So it was before they had regulated where they got to make a little sound or something. This thing just roll up on you. Yeah, autos aren't as prolific here. Completely different driving test. Mmm. I keep reaching for the gears. Oh my God, I do that. I do that uh, because I really enjoy driving my wife's Mini. And before my TT went out, it has the option of upshifting and downshifting manually. Um, you can't jump gears, but you can up and downshift pretty Anyways, I got so used to it. I get back in my truck and I just reach down and there's nothing there. I move my foot over, there's nothing there. It takes some getting used to. So I'm gonna hang y'all right there. Hopefully it won't rock around too much. If it does, I'll put you on the other. In fact, let's go ahead and just cut the tomfoolery right now. All right, I'm gonna use this tool to get my hole started for these earrings. Aren't they cute? This was all from scrap, leftover stuff from ring experiments. Not all of the ring experiments went well. Cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, said I'm cruising on a Sunday afternoon. All right. Sorry y'all had to deal with that, man. I'm sorry y'all had to tolerate that. It's all part of being my friend now. Won't mislead you, but you will have to hear some poor singing. Do I have a separate test in the UK to drive an electric? Oh, not here. I just went around the block with the man from the Toyota garage. Oh, word. Man. Somehow, that feels like the top. I feel bad for my kids that they don't have driver's ed like they did back in my day. We had them in school. I'm gonna give these a little light hit with the sandpaper on the 220 before I finish that, just in case. But only on the absolute necessary spots. Just on these tippy top edges, just to get the debris. Probably should put gloves on, seeing as how I'm going to be oiling them and stuff in a second. Oh, snap. Do I even have gloves here? Did I take them all away? Farfugnoken. I think I did. Gonna have to look at my ugly hands being ugly. Sorry. There's one. Rob, I was asking you about your Land Rover the other day. You were deeply engrossed in your carving, though. I had a Discovery back in 2007, 2000. Yeah, 2006, 2007, something like that. It was so nice. But they are expensive to repair here. And I had to give it back. I couldn't afford it. I was just like, holy smokes. But I was also much younger then, you know. $1996, nice. I like that. You can, the thing I remember the most about it, I only had mine 6 months, but I can remember most about it is you could see everything. That car does not have a blind spot. And if it's a nice day, you get all of the nice day inside of that car. What up, Carnage? How you doing, man? Let's see. My hands ain't ugly and my voice is lovely. Listen, I've had far too many people comment on my ugly hands. But I mean, I'm still doing it, so it's not me, yeah. just try to help people not have the problem with me that they want to have. Let's see though, let's see. We've got, I almost forgot I made these rings. Oh, I missed these rings. That might be a set. Like that could kind of go with that set, right? Anyways, let's get some of these little loopy things. I think these little ones will do nicely. Do I have a pair of needle nose in here? We're gonna go hunting again. I don't know if I'm out of the shop for 3 days. All my tools went to. Let's see. Let's go see. I'm gonna work on it though. I have handsome hands. I have handsome hands. I have handsome hands. My hands are perfectly fine. I do not have problematic phalanges. Oh, let's see. I can never find what I'm looking for out here. I do be finding tools though. What's funny is I do see a ratchet. I do see a gunpowder nailer. I do see a scraper, a magnet, and I am going to take these in with me and my knife. A little stroll in the autumn. This is why I like Georgia. You get somebody to Where the weed at, my boy? That is the weirdest thing to me, when people try to bond over the weirdest of things, you know? Like that's your introduction. Hey, where my weed at, my boy? Yeah. Weirdo. I got a feeling you know where the weed. I got a feeling you know where everything is already. I got a feeling you know where to get whatever you want. Whatever you're looking for. But what's crazy is that these needle nose ain't in here. I swear to God, I've been stumbling over these motor scooters every 5 seconds for a month. And then I need them. Y'all see them? It's all right. We've definitely got other pliers. And we probably got needle nose. Maybe I should have checked the electrical box. Do I have the electrical box here, though? Or is it at the job? That's always the question. It's always the question, Waldo. Yeah. All right. Improvisation. So what we'll do, we'll pull this back out. All right, Nikki, see you later. Hey, Store Orange, how are you? Sorry I missed your exit, Nikki, if I did. And we just put a little pressure on that. Should open right up. And I don't need it open big. Just enough to get that little wire through. Then I will tighten it. I'll tell you what. My son got me this for my birthday when he was 6 years old. And I still have this. It's a great little tool. It's always with me. It's in one of these trucks or it's in this shop. I use that thing all the time. So, ladies, holidays are coming up. Don't say I didn't give you some advice on what to do. I'm saving relationships here. Let's try. Let me show you. Tool of the gods, that is. I'm trying to tell you, man. Bam. Don't I look like a princess? Yeah, that's the direction I want to turn it. Yeah. Mr. Dangley. Hello, sir. How are you? All right. Oh yeah, man, you definitely got to do more. Like all this is play. You know what I mean? All this is it's just play. Like really fun, really interesting play. I got a missing light somewhere. Why? It's all right. It's just maybe one of my kids or something got it. Bam. But everything's still visible. Cheers. Check a sip of the coffee. Need a new ear stretcher to start with that. Mm. Oh, you know what, Lions? One of these could be a cool plug, right? Just make it perfectly round, or taper it, and you can like push it through as you grow, as you stretch, I should say. It might be cool. Might be cool. But I've got an idea for this. I'm gonna work on that. That might be a more appropriate perspective. And I've started carving this just because it was so doggone pleasant to do. And now I think in my mind I've got a design. But this weird part of me really wants to use up more real estate than I should. Let's see, let's go straight across here. Start there, there. Because it's two things I don't want this to look like. It's a weird place to start is where I don't want it to look like, right? I don't want it to look like a cutting board. And I don't want it to look forced. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know yet. I may have to find it. I may have to just find what's in there. I think Rob was saying something about that earlier. All right, so I guess the first thing I'm going to do is round this off, and then I'll find my shape. I do know I want to do that. Probably come across a big must have missed something in the chat. Let me see. Need a new ear stretcher to start. Yeah, defo. Just me then. I don't know. I don't know if I want to stretch my ears. I always, like, there's a period of time I really, really wanted to. I honestly just don't know if I'm cool enough to pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Whew. I be wanting to keep everything. I'm like, oh, I could do something with that. Tripping. I be tripping, dog. I be tripping. Man, it's struggling. The hard part is holding that thing with this. And poor little saw struggling. Okay. And now I think I'm just gonna go over to the machine and let it decide some of this. All of these are ugly. I'm gonna put them on though. Watching, but I can't hear. I got my phone muted because I'm watching 1883. All right. I don't know if I know what that is. It's probably some British. Jose, hello. Julio, how you doing? This sort of worked, and then it sort of didn't, which sort of means it didn't. I don't know if you can even tell what I was trying to do here. I was trying to create sort of a crown situation with the contour. But it ain't quite coming off that way. So I may have to start rounding back some. But I'm also worried about that not coming off just right. Don't know. Let's mess with it a little more and see what we. Don't know how it's going to look, but might as well give it a shot. You gotta do something. Hey, Johan. Hey, Tim. I always feel bad. I look up and somebody's exiting the room and I may not have acknowledged them or known they were in here. And I'm sorry when that happens. I do want you guys to feel at home when you're here. And I intend to be welcoming. But truthfully, sometimes I just drop the ball. So I apologize. We were aiming for sort of a crown theme, implied crown. A little bit more expressionistic in nature. Yeah, this is a pendant, Tim. It's gonna be going with these earrings that I completely abandoned. I got this one started, didn't do that one. But I can right now. Get one of these joints out. No worries, Tim. How's your day been today? Turn that a little bit. Get me a little bit open. That's all I need. And we'll just close our loop back. Screw that in the hole we just made. And just make sure we position it the opposite of this one. So right now they're only together, so I need to 180 this one. See if that worked. That's in this ear. It'll face forward this way. That's in that ear. It'll face forward that way. That's what we got. See what we can do with this. I'm gonna roll with this just because I got it. Over 400 on here. All right. Let's see. I'm going to bring the hips down on the side of this thing a little bit. All right, let's clean that off. See if I've got a brush somewhere. And we will go ahead and put a top on that for now. I want to follow our order with all of our finishing so that we stay consistent. We'll get a little linseed oil on this and the earrings and see if we got something that looks like anything. I'm going to clear a little of this space off right fast. In the simplest of ways. Let me get my linseed oil. That's acetone there. Oh, I see it. But I also have in these boxes. Lindsay Doyle? Not sure what you mean. Oh, Lindsay, I got you. I missed it. You gotta forgive me, Tim. I am slow. Said it out my mouth. My ears heard it. 10 seconds later, I was like, oh, Then my brain was like, oh. Don't apologize for having a better sense of humor than me. It's quite a common phenomenon. All right, let's see. We'll start with these earrings because they're oh so luscious. And I knew that was going to be nice. I knew that was going to be nice. Let's go over top of all of it. Color-wise, that's looking pretty amazing to me. Look at that. So good. So good. I got you. Bam, 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 bam. That feel good. Yeah, I would not. Sorry, I gotta set up another camera situation. Well, that's what we got for a set. We're gonna put in a loop for a necklace there, and then I've got to put some beads together. Try to figure out how I can get something that looks good with this without being too big. I think I need something dainty for this situation. It's kind of an either-sided thing. That's what we've got. See if I can find a necklace that works. Let's investigate. You gotta come up with a good Thanksgiving centerpiece, Wes. I'm Cherokee. I probably won't. I like that. That's not bad. Oh, sorry, Tim. Thanksgiving for some of us is a little bit different than others. Hey, Benjamin, how you doing, man? We just made this little piece here. Yep. The pilgrims weren't particularly kind to my people, so it's not quite appropriate for me to celebrate it. That's not bad. It needs some burgundy in there, right? So I've got some little burgundy pieces. This will be good. This will be good. So I'll get to thread up something. Now, if I'm being honest, quite typically, people tend to get bored when I am, no offense, Tim, no problem. I understand. It's just not top of mind for some people, and that's fine too. All right, let's see. So, I'll pop that here. And I'm going to run. Oh, what I was saying is ornaments, yes. Yes. I don't know. I'm wondering if I can make an ornament that's got any real value at all, It would feel like I would have to take a pretty big piece because I am not yet on my lathe. I'm not yet on that lathe. But carving something, I don't know, maybe that's a thing you could do traditionally, like carve one ornament a year, something like that. Might be nice. Might be nice. Oh, Benjamin, I absolutely, really, really want to. But I'm really, really nervous about getting knocked unconscious in my basement and nobody, my family wouldn't find me for hours. So I want to make sure that I know all the precautionary stuff ahead of time. And because I'm having so much fun with this belt sander, I don't know if you know notice that. I am going to get to it. I am. Because it's one of the things that really made me want to YouTube. And I've seen guys like you, Benjamin. I don't know if y'all are following Benjamin. Amazing channel. Go over there and subscribe for sure. But he does such cool stuff. I desperately want to give it a shot. So I know I will. I mean, I bought that big old chunk of machinery. And if it were already set up, I probably would have, but I've got to do some building to get it right. Got a little pair of lifesavers stacks. Can y'all see the colors? Oh, Benji, I'm just spitting the truth, brother. You are an amazing talent. An amazing talent. Like you see people doing various things. when you see somebody elevating it and working on a new thing that you haven't seen before, it's kind of exciting. Even when they're doing a task you may have seen before, but they're doing a new spin on it, and you're a really uh, courageous guy. Some really cool bowls. I don't think I've seen anything like it. If you ever need some guidance for that lathe, I'd be happy to spend a few evenings helping you out. Oh man, much, much appreciated. I really might take you up on that at some point. I'm thinking I might have time. Um, Maybe Christmas I might have time to get to it. Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. You're having fun, right? Um, that's also the part that's so appealing, is it looks fun. It looks so fun. Let's see. I think this was something that must have failed at some point. Maybe it was too short. Doesn't feel too short. Yeah. I'll use it. Oh, I gotta make one of them things. Oh, so listen. Oh, thank you, thank you. I made that. While I'm here. In fact, I should do it right now. I should. I've got other. I got two little baby micro mallet earrings, and you'll love this one. I'll put a little color on this. Well, a little touch, not color, but anyways, I'll put a little linseed oil on it real quick before I fasten this up too. Look at that. These are all mallets. Like I made them the same way I make a traditional mallet. It's joinery in there. Got a nice little chamfer around the edges. And I did the same thing with these. I don't know by scale. I'll show you. Just for scale. This is a mallet that I use, right? That I made. And this, of course, is a necklace. I don't know if y'all saw this trick before. Right? And then this is the earring. But they are all made with the same joinery, essentially. Stay. Good girl. So, yeah, I'm going to put the linseed oil on these, and then I'll drill the little hole, make the earrings out of them. I don't know where I did them. Oh, here it is. Canada, Romania, Russia. Tim says I will rock that last one. Oh, word? Right on. It's gonna be a set. I gotta try to figure out how to get a hole in the bottom of these without splitting the wood. And I even put I don't even know if you'll be able to see this. I even put a chamfer along the base here of the handle. Mostly because I'm a lunatic. He's sort of a glutton. Could have been a dentist. So these are gonna be dangles. And so is this one. Woo! So let's go ahead and twist in our little pieces. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. Yay to near misses, I'm telling you. How we keep the old heart rate going, right? That's the way. But all of this stuff is going to be up for sale. And here's the stupid thing about it that's going to aggravate you, make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to put a price on anything. You just give me a number, I'll say yes or I'll say no. And you can email me that if you want to, that number. Because I understand some people don't want to do business publicly. So we got that for the next piece. Boom. Our likes, our rocks with. And now Benjamin says I do business like that as well. Yeah, it's hard to put price on something that feels like art to you. So there's that one. Boom. Let's see. That's two. I can't tell you the relief I feel in my heart for having put those two on just now. Really. I've been forgetting about them big time. I gotta open them up. I shouldn't have done that first. Because I don't want to open them up and put that pressure on the wood, you know? I can't open these up too. It's just not quite as easy. Oh no, that turned out pretty easy. Maybe I don't know what the heck I'm doing. In the best way possible. And that it worked in my favor. My ignorance. Should have ran for president. Alright. This one a little dangly. Let's go ahead and throw him in while we're waiting. Yeah. Pop this other one in here. Go. Easy peasy, George and Wheezy. Shaboopy, shaboopy. Might have done a better job than some of the other presidents. Oh man, I'd have been absolutely. I would have. I like people. In fact, I love them. But you know, we are a capitalist nation, which unnerves me a little bit. Because if you're gonna name yourself something in your methodology, then ours is cash rules everything. Couple of earrings. So that worked out good. So let's pull it off. Let me not talk too much. You send the squad after me. We got a pair of earrings. We got a necklace. We need 2. And I wonder if this burgundy would be good with the purple too. That wouldn't be bad, right? Burgundy and purple. Pupero. I need to make a needle from something. I do really enjoy it. I got so many cool people in my chat that'll come through and offer help and stuff like that. Like this. That's dope. Like how often do you just run into that on the street? You're just out and a stranger's like, hey, give me a hand. Well, yesterday I helped a guy push a car out of the street. But stuff like that kind of stuff makes my day. Like, it's probably narcissist, but I imagine that guy goes home and says, that would have been really crummy if that other human being weren't there to help me out. But he was. And maybe a little bit of humanity, faith is restored. Maybe it's not such a bad day now. It becomes a day that's about people being helpful rather than a day about how I got stuck on the side of the road. Don't know. I better get some sleep. I need to get up at 8. Got a wood turning class. Need to teach tomorrow. Oh, man, that's awesome that you're teaching. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Power of giving makes life worth living. That's a good way to say it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stop swinging. So here's what we've completed so far. And we need beads. Ugh. Bread ties work really well for this. I think I weirdly see one. Probably from some plastic thing I opened up at some point. But bam! Laying right there on the floor. And I will need a cigarette lighter. I don't know if I have one of those. You know? Of course I do. fact, got one of the most beautiful lighters I've ever seen. That is all different species of African wood, and that is from Runik's workshop. Hey, brother, I can take a peek at your knife. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, which one? This one? Yep. Now, I will warn you, I just made this sheath a couple of days ago, and because of that, the glue inside of it's still curing. So as it dries, it attracts moisture to this blade. So my knife just keeps getting rusty, but it's a process. Every day it's a little less, and then I clean it all back to new and then get it mess and all that stuff and whatnot. But there's magnets in here, not coming out on accident, but it can come out pretty easily. You put it right in your pocket, right here in this pocket watch. Now, if you tilt it this way, the knife comes out. If you tilt it this way, the whole thing comes out. So just get used to using it and just know how it works. It's pretty convenient. I've been wearing it all week, just getting, making sure it's functional, and then trying to keep using it, resharpening the blade until I can get that rust to stop doing that. But I hit it, all the time. Now, here is an interesting thing. Goon, what should I call you? NM? Here's the interesting thing. Now, I made these knives out of table saw blades, but the interesting thing about this one is the mimosa handle I also made. Put the little thumb grip on there, all that stuff. I got this wood from Eco Woodscraft, and we made this whole knife by hand here on the live. But tonight at 9 p.m., this knife and this knife, look at that bad boy. This thing is sharp, right? They all fit in their sheaths. This one's a pressure fit. This one's also got a magnet in it. All of these fit comfortably right there in that little watch pocket. And this is wood. This is a dyed cedar, and this is I keep forgetting what the name of this wood is. I can't pronounce it as well. Paduk. Yeah. All of these are available on the giveaway tonight. So tonight, you come here, I'm going to have 10 really easy questions. They're going to be multiple choice so you can guess and still potentially win. Or this knife, which is one of my absolute favorites. Same thing. This one's just got dust on it. But you can win them, and I ship them, so there's no money at all coming from you. All I need is you to email the address once you win the contest, if you win the contest. And yeah, absolutely. You can take your pick and win whichever one you want. Even my first knife is a piece for it. But that's it. I'll put this one as an option too. Interesting thing about this one is on the short, I built this handle out of a branch in my front yard. out of a tree, a hickory tree. And see right there, I had to patch in a piece of wood because there was a live grub in the handle while we were shaping it. Anyway, that thing is super sharp too. If I had a piece of paper, I'd cut it for you. But I don't. We'll cut sawdust off of plywood. Anyway, I will package them, clean them up, sharpen them, whichever one, and I will ship it to you. Hey, Bad, how you doing? So yeah, thanks for noticing though. That's pretty cool. 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. I got a snack. Jennifer. Hey, girl, hey. How you doing? I need a longer extension for this charger. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Gotta make sure my power supply is intact. Nothing like having an unintact power supply. You know what I'm saying? Mess up your whole day. How's your power supply? Unintact. Oh my God. Are you serious? You know it. All right, we're getting juice now. We're getting juice now, boy. Get some goddamn juice now. What about air supply? How am I, Daddy West? I'm aces. Got no complaints. Zero. So now, we made our earrings. Gotta stop wobbling. We made a medallion or pendant out of it. Well, out of the others. Made another set of earrings. And a pendant for it. Flip it. And yeah. And now I'm going to bead a necklace for them. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, I got one in here. Awesome. Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you share. I wonder if this one can support a medium bead. That's a medium size. Let me ask y'all, does that look too masculine? Because this is going to go with a set of earrings. Is that too big? Because I got smaller. Like this is a large bead. But see those little ones in between? The little burgundy ones? Those I'm going to use. And then these are the smallest, about the smallest I've got. But it doesn't have to be this pattern. It can be that with some of those burgundy ones. Something's flying in here and that irks me like nothing else. Irks me like nothing else. Hey brother, you should do some research on a pictow blade. It's basically a reverse edge self-defense style blade. I think you'd make a killing. Shoot, I may even ask for a custom. Hey, I'll look into it. Well, it's a small portable defense skill designed to stick and shred fresh. Well, I mean that's kind of what kind of all knives are for, right? I mean, not necessarily, flesh, but should be able to. Otherwise, what good is it if you can't skin something with it? Skin something with it, boy. Where is that knife? Because I'll show you even the smallest one that I've got here that I've made. The blade length isn't that different. See what I'm saying? But that's why this one's called the lady finger. Because a small hand, but it'll have plenty of good grip. Like you're not gonna not hold on to that. I always do it the wrong way. But yeah, the lady finger. Thanks, tagging along. I appreciate you, fam. Maybe you'll come through and win this knife tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't be selling nothing, so don't worry about that. But if you do want to buy something, you can shoot me a price in an email, and I'll either accept it or I won't. But for the giveaways, which I've done a bunch of, it's all free. It all includes shipping, the whole kit and caboodle, as they say. So you don't have to worry about your kit nor your caboodle. MF Doom is awesome. Yep. See, here's the thing about all of my pieces. They're all one-ofs. I'm not going to do two of the same thing. I got two Africas. They're completely different scenarios. Two mallets, completely different wood, different build. But you don't have to worry about getting something somebody else has got, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So let's go back to that. Maybe I should go dark. That's a lot of dark in that one. Let's go dark. These little ones. I think these are, let's call it 2 anyway. Can't we trade in groceries? Yes, we can trade in groceries. Let me know what you got. Let me know what you got. Just give me the scoop on what sandwich breads I can be expecting in my mailbox. Doo-doo-doo. I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. Alright, I'm gonna try to just keep repeating this overly complex pattern because I just don't think I've got enough of everything, frankly. So, when I repeat it, I'm going to go back and reverse over them. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean, but it's all right. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Singing my way downtown. This is going to look random, but I'm hoping that that's a good thing. I'm going to try to do a pattern where it's sort of mirroring itself. And I understand completely. All right, Tim done jumped in to sing along. Walking south and I'm homebound. Hey, what's going on, Florentino Gomez? All right. I don't know who you are, but I ain't falling for it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Burgundy ball. And that coffee is doing its thing, son. So good. Love a good cup of joe. What do we think? Is that too busy? Maybe. Probably. Caller is worried about your car's warranty. I'm telling you, they need to make sure that I'm not caught out there with costly repair bills. God bless them. And by God bless them, I mean, you know, something else, do something else to them. So that was too busy. So we're going to go with the light colors, and we're going to mix in these little dealies right here, similar to the Doom. But instead of these big ones, we'll use these medium-sized ones, and we'll fill in the middles with these little teeny beanies, and then it'll do that. All right. I need to go grab a quick cup of water because I'm trying to be a good soldier and drink all the water I'm supposed to drink. And yeah, Jennifer, I'm glad you agree. So I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta run upstairs, grab me a cup. Buster Rhymes, the mighty infamous, always misbehaving and mischievous. Cause an aggravation, I'll never pause. Come for getting glass on the back out yours in class. Till I got caught at last for legging on the courtyard grass. Let's see what we got. All right. We're gonna go one of these little yellows, one of these mediums. That's not it. Then do it again. One of these mediums, one of these little yellows. Should be calling that by its species of wood name, but I am a fool, admittedly, so I am an absolute moron. So what I'm looking for is, God, I did that backwards. Okay. That, and the mahogany. Not mahogany, but that. And then that. Right? And then a small one. Right? And then one of these. bees really be having me questioning myself. I bought a Biggie plush banklet once. The adult daughters fought over it. I would imagine so. I'll tell you something funny. Once I was a teenager, I got the LL Cool J Bad album, and I put it on my wall. And he's standing there in a pair of black and red Air Jordans, uh, on top of a Mercedes with his with a jacket on and his shirt open. And my mother passed by my room and stopped and paused and just looked at that album cover for a while. And she went, that sure is one sexy. And I was like, Mom, no. And I had to pull it off my wall. How dare you? It's crazy. God, did I make it complicated again? Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look. Is that too complicated? Is it too light? Because these are the earrings. Let me get all my other junk out of the way. These are the earrings. These are perfect matches, but because these are the colors in it. Maybe this necklace should be mostly dark. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Feel like I need to be darker. I could also go with a big bead. See what that does. Could do that. But sometimes art, you can't tell exactly where you're going or where you should go. But it really doesn't take a lot of time to know where you shouldn't go. And then that's when you just have to say, okay, I'm willing to stop and try something else. You know what I mean? It's kind of always been that way. Gotta know when you're doing something whack. You know what I mean? Gotta have your whackometer tuned. Don't y'all make inappropriate jokes about that. We're a learning channel. These little bread ties, it's just real simple. You make a little hook and Try to keep the tip of it as tight to the base as possible, and that way just slide stuff down it. And it works out. Here's a little something that needs to be heard. Doug, I was going downtown on a street word. Sure, all alone. Don't want to be with. Stepped on the D train at 205th and saw a pretty girl. So I sat beside her. And she went, she was Tony the Tiger. Said, oh no, made a mistake, honey. My name's Slick Rick, not Frosty Flake. Oh, golly golly. She was raising hell. I said, my name is Maggie, but call me Michelle. Michelle, I someday, someday we'll song, hello song. Slick Rick is gonna rock the house, know what I'm saying? When I'm on the mic, there won't be no delaying. Bust a move, we shall improve. Hey, yo, Doug, do that Ricky Jam on the groove. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But anyway, no more delays. Just check out the new style I display. Now you gotta be to rock with. And I'm DOUGIE. And I'm known for Well, I had S Club 7 Guilty Pleasure today, so I binged it. All right, right on. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I feel like a good binge is always a good idea. You just have to make sure you're not binging the wrong thing. But the right thing, fantastic. Gotta have people around you that you can nerd out with, too. Ain't no party like an S Club party. Okay, okay. My wife asked me earlier today, was it today or yesterday? Now that is working for me. That's gonna work for me. These work for me. I am surprised at how much on the front that purple heart hides, but on the sides, you can see it a little bit better. Next time I'll have to put it next to a lighter wood so you can see it a little bit more prominently. But there's a nice kind of subtlety to this. There's a nice subtlety to it. Let it roll, get bold. I just can't hold back the phone because I'm the man with soul, no patrol and effects. So what the heck rock the discotheque and the speakers? What's next? Man, the hand, the move and groove and teach to speak the blind to find a way from A to Z and B and C and D and down and proud those claim my name. Yeah, Kane. Be the zones, feel the fire, cause I'm on fire, cause I'm on fire. Level of death, one left beyond dope. So we be hoping to hope and scope, but nope. I can never let them on top of me. It's not like a game of Monopoly. Let them skate around the board like an astro. Sent in jail for trying to pass go, lighten them up, tighten them up, lighten the stuff, and it still ain't loud enough. Seems to see that the volume grow so I can flow. Now yo, cruise the family, slick Rick's in front of me, and take it fresh, yes, KOS, public enemy, blah, 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 you know who you are. Red, black, and goon, and blonde, mega star, knowledge of self, and being born ever after. I claim myself to be Lord, master. With speech, you teach, and leech, you reach. With a speech, I will unleash and reach. Drop science to fill the math, and dump the defiance to fill the wrath with a cane. Let it all break down. People who are not for the hip hop rap session. Alright. Sorry. I missed that entirely. You're over there on your YouTube channel, like, what did I tune into? What is going on right now? My feed is flaking out, so I'm going to end it before it ends itself. I'll be back.